Hello everyone and welcome to Prestige Encounters, the Dungeons & Dragons campaign brought to you by the Prestige Gaming Community. I'm the Dungeon Master Salkos and this is session 13 of campaign 2 of our adventure so far. Now, before we get to the adventure today, we do have a few important announcements to get through. First and foremost, a lot of the music you'll be hearing tonight is brought to you by Midnight Syndicate. Midnight Syndicate is a music production group creating goth, horror, and fantasy RPG music, perfect for your tables and your campaigns at home, especially during the spooky season. I just saw them live this past Saturday at Cedar Point, and let me tell you, it was absolutely amazing, and I absolutely loved hearing all the music that we used throughout our campaign, like, used elsewhere, and it's just really cool. It was a really cool experience. So thank you to Midnight Syndicate, and for more information you go to midnightsyndicate.com or use the command !midnight for a direct link. You can find their music on Spotify, music videos on YouTube, and you can even ask your Amazon Alexa device to play Midnight Syndicate right now. We also utilize the sound effects and ambient music from Arkenforge. Arkenforge is a comprehensive tool for DMs to use to bring their campaign to life. They have things, like I mentioned, such as soundscapes and more, and also a cartography tool that you can use to make battle maps for your campaign as well. Absolutely great if you have like a live TV set up for your tables at home. They even have animated map options such as flames and more. So
and it's
really
touch
cool.
Screen.
And it's touchscreen. It's really cool. It's super cool. So Arkenforge, for more information on that, you can use the command !forge, and when you go and buy their toolkit, you get $5 off with the code prestige at checkout. So you may notice, hey, this is a really snazzy bust portrait that Salkos has right here. Yeah, that was made by two people of PGC. The first one is one of our very own campaign members, Jeremiah, aka Aspen, aka Slimy Rice, who has done all of the line art for the bust portraits and the full body art coming soon, that you can see right here. The coloring was done by Starving Artists. Now, both of these artists have very fair pricing on their commissions, and it's a great way to like get your character to come to life. So check them out on our Discord. To join our Discord, it is !Discord for our command chat and our Twitch channel. So absolutely amazing talent. Speaking of talent, let's go ahead and bring in everybody else. Hi, everybody else.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello, chatters.
It's us.
Yeah,
I only have one question.
Uh-huh.
What did Midnight Syndicate smell like?
Rotting corpses. Just kidding. I'm sure they smell very nice. It was a very, it's a very crowded weekend. Like at points of the night, we were like, my family and I were like shoulder to shoulder, and we couldn't even like walk through a pathway because everybody was just standing still. It was kind of scary at parts, but hey, that's spooky season for you. Yeah. Also, lines were very long, like 2.5 hours to ride a single roller coaster. Like, this isn't Disney. Anyway, so where was I? We do have one other thing to bring up as far as sponsorships go. We are also brought to you by Found Familiar Coffee. They have D&D themed coffee that you can be getting 10% off with the code Prestige at checkout. Anywhere from blends to single origins and different flavor profiles, from caffeinated to decaffeinated and more. I personally prefer Face Step. I like that blend, or regular Knoll, which is their espresso blend. That's what I use here at home. It's great. So foundfamiliar.com/prestige encounters for 10% off your order. Use the code Prestige and checkout. We also have a Halloween one-shot next Thursday, a week from tomorrow, guys. And Then There Were Fewer is the title for that, featuring a few members from our community, some of them in chat with us right now. So it's going to be a really good time. I'll be DMing that one-shot. And I think I've talked enough. Is there anything I'm forgetting, guys?
No.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, good luck, have fun. Yeah.
grab your drinks,
Yeah.
grab your snacks,
Also the snacks.
as we welcome you to our table, and we begin session 13 of campaign 2 of Prestige Encounters. And here to tell us in his own words what happened last week is none other than Nazmir Quartzeye. Take it
Things
away.
are taking quite. Okay. Make sure I'm not muted. Good.
You're good.
Things are taking quite the strange turn. Most recently, it appears that our recent misadventures have plastered our faces on wanted posters around the city. As a result, we've decided to take up the Three Claw leader's offer to leave. He's arranged passage for us on an airship, and we are to leave for another kingdom. And our goal in exchange for passage is simply to make sure to keep the captain alive. Surely our journey then may prove perilous. And it did right away on the first day. It started small with simple whispers, strange shadows out of the corner of my eye. And I thought I saw my beloved Rose, though it couldn't have been her. This figure I saw, dark as death, and pale and twisted. But others said they saw and heard things as well. It wasn't only me. Astra and Zulkifli thought they saw things and heard things that didn't feel right. After trying to investigate what was happening, we saw some of the ship as they were tossed overboard and fell horribly to their deaths. And we uncovered the culprits of these strange and terrible visions as we faced some phantasmal force that threatened the captain's life. We split our defenses between the captain and facing what appeared to be the leader or the summoner of these creatures, and with some effort we were able to defeat them, though at the cost for Zulkifli. It seems to have been in many years, in the blink of an eye. And as we were triumphant in that battle, we came to realize we have as yet 2 more days on this journey.
You are all standing on the wooden deck of the skyship. The rain is pelting at your clothing, almost stinging. Cold, drenched feeling seeps in. What would you like to do?
We just finished the battle, is that right?
You did just finish the battle.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go downstairs. I'm not feeling great. I'm a little perturbed about what just happened. Zul is not looking, there's something just happened to him, but I'll check on him in a second. I'm still a little messed up for my mom. You know? That was messy.
Yeah. So, contrary to last session, we do have visuals for the entire ship.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna go ahead and bring that map up for everybody.
Oh, amazing.
So a reminder here is that this is the captain of the ship, and as Astra goes downstairs, this is the cabins of the ship.
Ooh.
This was the room that you guys found disheveled and messed up with the broken mirror and whatnot. And this here is Nazmir's room.
Which one was the disheveled? Oh,
The one that with the broken stuff in it. And now for sake of just like organization, so you guys know what rooms you have explored and have not explored yet, I'm going to go ahead and draw over the rooms that you have not explored yet. Okay?
Okay.
Just want. But you guys know that these rooms exist. And then the white room was the room that Kydro was trapped in as well. Okay. So Astra, you can go ahead and move your token to the base of the stairs wherever you like.
Okay. Do we have rooms?
Yeah. So Astra, your room would be shared with your brother, and that would be your room.
Excellent. I'm gonna come on in here. Take a seat on that bed.
Okay.
Do a little bit of thinking.
And what is happening above deck?
Does the captain look fit to question?
So as you're like, you look over from the captain, like you guys have the last spectral essence of this this one spirit has faded, and you look at the captain and he also looks aged, but far more aged than Zulkifli. He has wrinkles across his gray face, white, very patchy, wispy beard, crow's feet, and just like liver spots across the skin. What has happened?
It seems that those creatures put you through some aging process.
I see. Oh, hell. That explains the sudden back pain.
Are you still fit to captain the ship?
It's still my ship.
That's good.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Specifically on your travels in this area?
I have not.
They were coming for him.
They did seem to target you specifically, Captain. Was there any reason you can think of that might have happened?
We carry multiple goods for trade on this ship. Machines of war, food, clothing from the guilds of Mysteria. Many people would see profit if those did not reach their destination or even victory.
Does it seem like he's being completely truthful?
Roll for
Any chance
insight.
he might? Okay.
And thank you for not just going insight check.
It's a 12.
12. I mean, he's, as you're like listening to his words, it seems like he is trying his best to maintain his composure amongst what just happened to him, but he doesn't also seem to be hiding anything from you either. Like what he says seems to be true.
Okay.
Fit.
Well,
Why would a ghost want profit?
perhaps they are soldiers sent by someone
Sent.
else.
Sent by someone.
Necromancy.
Do you think that can mean somebody is still on this ship?
What of the other creature we fought? Any of you get a good look at it? I suppose I was actually the closest.
Yeah. Is the body still there?
So they were all spectral and dissolved.
So there's no lingering ectoplasm.
You can look, make a roll for investigation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna do
the
that. I'll look
yeah,
around.
the one over here was spectral as well. Then
And I'll use my blood hunter advantage for this because it's an undead thing, I guess. 22.
nice.
So as you're like looking across the ship, there's remnants of this spectral essence that as you kind of like look at the deck and you examine, it slowly just dissolves further and vanishes.
I'd like to attempt to try to capture some of it in my alchemist supplies, just like with a little flask.
For this roll intelligence
And just a straight intelligence check?
Mhm.
Okay, sure.
with your proficiency, if you're proficient in alchemist supplies.
I am a person in alchemist supplies. Alright, so that is a 10.
A 10.
Just 10. Yeah.
Don't manage to capture any.
Okay. Yeah.
Perhaps we should search the ship just to make sure there's not some dark summoner in one of the rooms.
Yeah, okay.
Well, you all have proved yourself to be very formidable fighters. Take these. He's going to, from his waistband, hand you a set of keys and put them in Asmir's hands. These are the keys to any room in the ship, including the storage and engine rooms. You may feel free to search it how you like.
Do you mind if we also check your quarters to make sure nothing is hiding there? Nothing snuck in.
I have nothing to hide in my quarters.
Okay.
You have had something taken from you. So, do you know anyone who can fix you? Use their magic heal.
Perhaps when we get to Summermorn.
Do we still have enough crew to do that? We saw a few of them, unfortunately.
Maybe we go back to Vanaria.
I'll have to run with a skeleton crew, pardon my pun.
Is it something? Is it complicated, or is it something we could assist with?
If we need your assistance, I will call upon you.
Okay. For now, it seems we ought to check the ship and make sure everything is safe.
Yeah, and then a flash of horror comes to Zol's eyes as he remembers the mother looking for the girl, and he excuses himself and goes below. And he's looking for the mother and for the girl.
Are you all going below?
I'll go below
Yeah.
soon, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to start room by room. If anyone wants to join me, or start on another area.
Yeah.
Assume that I hear you guys come down. So I am gonna go ahead and peek on out. See what's going on.
Aspen. Oh, Astra, rather. So, excuse me.
We look
You okay?
A little bit.
I confuse my own children's names often enough. Anything out of place in your quarters?
Not that I noticed. I didn't look very hard though.
Okay.
I
Well,
think I may have left the blanket on the ground.
we're checking the rest of the ship to make sure nothing is hiding here, no other danger. You're welcome to join us if you like, or if you need to rest after that. I'm sure a few of us need to rest.
I like to feel safe, so I'll help y'all look around. But
Okay. Let's see.
Michael,
Yes.
how long has it been since my since my spider familiar was initially summoned?
About 10 minutes at this point. You guys
10
just finished a
minutes?
short battle, and
So I'll say I took it with me. It's on my shoulder, and I'm gonna use it to scout out the some of the rooms.
okay.
We start from the back.
Sure. Down which hall?
Yeah, down this corridor. So Zol's gonna have a look at this room as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I'll help you. Perhaps we should work it at least in pairs. Make
This
sure we don't miss anything.
Well,
will be the captain's room. Takes a couple tries, but you find the key that matches the keyhole.
Yeah. Zol's just gonna do a really quick lower. He's gonna lower himself down to the floor, and he's gonna just take a look under the bed to see if anyone's hiding underneath there.
Roll
Okay.
for investigation.
I
Okay.
thought you were about to sniff the ground. Oh.
Astra, do you still have that wand?
8 on whether I see anything under the bed or anyone
hey,
under the bed.
Kydra,
Yeah.
gonna say, since we only got one set of keys, me and you got our handy dandy little lockpicks.
And
We can
perhaps
search
your
in
rooms are not.
ourselves.
I have a DM question actually.
Yeah.
So, did Kydra remember like anything that happened while he was possessed? Or was he?
No, people are just talking and doing stuff without you really knowing what they're talking about.
So it's just like. So the last thing he remembers is just walking into that room, and then by the time he was back, he was just on the deck of the ship.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. I mean, honestly, I don't even know why we're making such a big deal out of nothing.
It was not nothing.
I mean, look at Zakifli here. Not that he always had the,
aged.
not that he had the prettiest mug to begin with, but I mean,
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, I mean,
Not to mention, you attacked us.
no.
Yes.
there's no.
Grab Kydra by the face, roughly just 2 hands on either side of the face,
You
and just the
gaslighting
thumbs on the
motherfucker.
peeling down the skin a little bit, and I'm just having a look at his eyes. Do they look like Kydra's eyes? Do they look like the kid I've seen? I know.
They seem to be.
Do I see any signs of possession?
No, for the sake of roll for Arcana,
Arcana.
and then we'll address your investigation here in a second.
All right. Yeah,
Listen, so
What's
I
up there?
know.
thingy, and it's 10.
No sign of possession. Also, nobody under the bed. A few dust bunnies, but
Got it. Okay.
So
He said
yeah,
he
no.
had nothing to hide, and he seemed to be sincere. Though if we do have that wand, I think not necessarily in the captain's quarters, but perhaps we should check for secrets in the hold.
In my experience, if you're trying to help somebody out by searching rooms, and they say you don't need to search that particular room, they've got something to hide.
I think perhaps I interpreted it as he was being open and saying, by all means, do what you must. But we can be thorough. How many times can we even use that wand anyway?
what was the name of the wand again? In particular, did we know that?
Wand of
The
Secrets.
Secrets.
It should have its full charges back today.
Mm-hmm.
So reach it gets what 1d3 every dawn.
Yep.
For a total of what, 3 or?
It's full right now. Full charges right now. Well, first of all, still holding onto Kydra's face. I'm gonna gesture to the burn marks on my own face from when Kydra spat acid on there. It was acid, right?
Sounds about
I
right.
believe it
Some
was
cold,
poison.
maybe?
These
It was a mixture, really.
It was poison.
Yeah.
came from, and on Kydra's lips, your mouth.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. You remember what? Nothing.
Couple fights ago, I might have crossfired you, I guess. I mean,
No. Just now.
Do you remember? What's the last thing you remember, anyway?
so I sent you back a message saying, hey, I'm literally just chilling. And then a few moments later, I had miraculously shown up on the deck of the ship.
Okay. Something. Yeah, apparently something happened to you in that room.
I figured there was a teleporter in my bedroom somewhere. I'm not very magically inclined.
No. Ghost.
Ghost?
Antu, go inside your body.
Some sort of apparitions.
Oh. Like an actual ghost.
Yeah.
Like a dead person floating around.
Yeah. I'll start going up to this door and I'll open it up.
So, there's actually 3 doors for this room,
Okay.
and they all are quarters for the crew.
Okay.
That
Let's
means
check.
any sign of a little girl?
Roll investigation.
I'll give you assistance.
Oh, cool. I'm happy for the assistance because I rolled a 7, so I'm gonna... That's a 13.
13. No sign of little girl. Few sleeping people that are being stirred from their beds to work for with the crew as it stands now, but
Okay. So, out. The door was locked anyway, right?
yep.
Okay. Okay.
Hey,
Well, before we move on, we're not just looking for a little girl.
I can use the Wand of Secrets here.
That seems like a good idea, and I think one as well if the for whatever storage space we have in the ship.
Inside there. And I'll point to the captain's cabin. Maybe if he is hiding something. And maybe in here.
Does it work in a radius or for a time period? I don't recall.
The wand?
Yes.
It's
Within 30
it's a
feet.
radius. Mm-hmm. It's not too bad.
So
Not too great.
it could work for both rooms at once if you stand between them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. To an extent.
Right. It would miss some spots if you. Well, we have 3 uses, right? We could do one in each room and still have one for the storeroom.
Hey, I've got an idea. What if we like split up a little bit?
We
Sure.
only have. I just saw you use those keys to unlock the door. How many of those do you have?
These are the captain's keys. There's 1 set, but perhaps some rooms are unlocked. If they're only unlocked, by all means, explore those, and me and whoever comes with me that has the keys will focus on the ones that are locked.
Okay,
And
good.
we don't think that any of the cabins have something that we're looking for.
Oh, I think we should check, but if we have 3 uses for this wand, the places that seem like the best places to use them are perhaps the crew, the captain, and the storage.
I am a bit concerned about
Jim.
because we were talking about where Kydro got
Zest.
possessed. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Was that his cabin, his quarters, his little room?
I believe so.
This is why I
thought that
worry
was-
about that. He thought it was.
Or was it just a random room?
Wasn't that on the
It's just
never mind.
So what
is that
rooms
the-
are you
is that
speaking
the
of?
blue room? The
one
room
in
Kadra
white.
got possessed in.
That would be your room, Kydra. So this room is the daughter and mother's. This room is Nazmir's room. Astra and Aspen's. This one here
Okay.
would be Kydro and Cormax. And that one's
You have a good point.
O'Kifley's.
You have a good point about Kydro's room.
Hey,
If you
hey
like.
Cormac.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, right? You and me should go check out the cargo. Because if there's anything going on, I think it's definitely going on in the cargo.
Well, and the Three Claw leader, you know, he wasn't exactly forthcoming in whether there's something else or what else might be on this ship.
Right.
Good reason.
He mentioned the weaponry, but didn't seem as interested in that as his primary interest. So perhaps he's Three Claw has something hidden on the ship.
Is there a lower area than the one we're in? Multiple levels? I'm seeing a staircase. I'm not sure if
Yeah,
that's...
so the ship technically has 4 storage areas. The front of the hull on the second deck, there are 2 rooms for storage there. There is a main cargo hold that is right below the cabins. And then there's also the engine room, which is even on the bottom floor of the ship.
I think I would know about the engine room. I don't think I've been there, but that's good to know.
So you guys have not been any further lower than the cabins.
Okay.
But I do see the staircase.
Yeah, the staircase is right next to each other.
Cool.
Okay.
O'Kifley's checking on the mother and daughter's room at the moment. So that's in the docket.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Are they in there? Knock knock.
There's no answer.
Frowns. Opens the door. Slowly.
Yeah. So, in the mother and daughter's room, there is what you see in a rocking chair, which isn't on the map, but there, right here, with its back turned to you, is a what seems to be the mother. You see her curly red hair, just rocking, humming.
Hello.
I don't like this.
Excuse me. Your daughter. She's. You have seen her? Is she? I'll look around the room. Get out of here. I'll take a step forward. And I'll reach out a hand. Excuse me. And I'll just gently just place a hand on the rocking chair. On the back of the rocking chair.
As you place your hand on the back of the rocking chair, it flips around, and what you see is just clothes fall down, and tons and tons of small spiders scatter across the room. The curly red hair turns to black and falls to dust as more of these puffs of gray scatter about the room.
I back up into the corridor. And then take out my Chris, and as I do so, just a little slice along my shoulder. And as I start my Crimson Rite.
No! And the door slams shut as you exit
Damn
it.
it. Oh, okay.
Take 3 damage.
Psychological damage, perhaps.
How loud was the slam of that door?
Pretty loud.
Reverberating?
I look up. Everyone. We have problem.
No.
In that room?
Yeah.
Sorry,
You gonna run over?
see.
Maybe more rooms.
Before I leave the crew's quarters, I do want to just make certain, because I know Zulkifli was mostly looking for the girl earlier. I just want to check if there's any sign of like, basically, any tools that could have been maybe used to summon these ghosts. See if there's anything stashed in here.
Are you looking in the crew quarters right now?
Yes.
You can roll for investigation. As O'Kifley is sitting outside the door, his chest is heaving, taking deep breaths. The remainder of you come running into the hallway. Cormac and Kaiju, you would have clearly seen him step back out of the room and with his blade raised. What would you like to do?
Knowing that shit's going down, Aspen quickly summons like a bunch of small mushrooms in his hand and scarfs them down.
He's a stress eater.
Aspen,
There.
your Chichak, your lizard, you should send to upstairs so you can see Captain.
Yeah, it's a spider. Aspen
Okay.
kind of sends the spider back up towards the captain just to keep an eye on him again.
Okay.
Well, I got a 2.
Nothing
know
of
why it's not.
interest in the crew's quarters. Just, random items.
Okay.
There's
know.
definitely something going on with the ship.
Now I'll head this way.
Quick question for the DM.
Mm-hmm.
When Nazmir asked me to use the wand, I did in my position I was in earlier. Did anything come up? No razzle dazzle? Okay. Got you.
Okay.
Maybe we should just keep our guards up.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I can get big and scary to help us if we need be.
Good. Although we've had quite a lot of scary lately.
Yeah. Plus, there's already
is
not
good
much
stuff.
room down here, so big might not be a good option as well.
How are we feeling if we were to get into another battle?
Another fight? That
Are
might
we
be difficult. But I'd rather have it now when we're looking for it than later when we need to rest or otherwise have a guard down.
Well,
Check this door. The one next to the mother and daughters.
yeah.
Kaiju's gonna kind of get right up next to him, please.
This thing?
So this is the room that you saw the pale-skinned man with the black cloak that was talking to Kaiju earlier today come out of. He was just muttering, he's been dead for years. And you see him sitting in bed, his back up against the headboard, just kind of sitting there holding his knees, muttering.
Hey. Hey.
And it seems like his mind, like almost as if he's like zoning out. He's just suddenly like his eyes focus and he looks at you. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you knock? I didn't hear.
You okay?
I've I've seen some things today.
I did.
I'm sorry.
Spider. Ghost.
No. My almost felt like a dream. My the nightmare.
Yes,
My
sir.
husband.
Ah. He is dead. You see him?
Yeah. But his face began to rot. He's
Is
calling for help.
There is evil. There is something wrong here on this ship.
Hey, DM, real quick. Do me and Kydra hear this conversation from the hallway?
Yeah, they're not speaking
Okay.
secretly or anything like that.
Okay.
And I will
Well-
get him a token for this dude, just so we have something to reference. He's gonna be Ankeg. That's gonna be the dude. He's gonna be an Ankeg.
What a grotesque looking man.
He's completely normal.
Cormac's gonna get frustrated and say, we haven't got all night," and he's gonna like start storming down the hallway. He's like,
I'm a bandit token. We'll use that instead.
I'm with you,
Kydra, take the
Cormac.
door on the right, I'll take this one on the left.
Alright. Nice change of pace.
Kadra's going to go at it with his two swords.
And he's like, Zulkifli, you can keep trying to talk to him to calm him down, but we gotta figure out what's going on here.
I'll walk out of the corridor and just lay my head back. You see anything, you scream, and then I'll just go back and join the other two.
If I see anything, you'll more likely hear a gunshot before you hear a scream. All right, and he's gonna attempt to pick the door.
Oh, so Kifley has keys.
Well,
Nazmir's-
Kifley's also
Nazmir has
trying to
the
call
keys.
someone. Nazmir's also busy down the
Okay,
way.
roll a thieves tools check.
Okay,
Which would it be, what?
I
sleight
think
of hand?
it's a what?
It'd be dexterity plus proficiency.
Yeah, that's right. So
Six.
it's gonna be a 20 plus a 6. Oh my god!
Maybe?
Double nat 20s, let's go.
Wow.
Easily, but this ship wasn't built for like security for the cabins, which makes you think for a moment. But easily the doors
Curious.
swing open. In this room, you hear a woman just, and she pulls up the covers past like her up to her shoulders, and then the sheets ruffle, and then another head pops up. One of the crew members.
Kadra's just gonna.
Excuse me.
Kadro just being like completely unaware, is just gonna hop in the room like, "Where's the danger, ma'am?"
You're just punching the air.
I'm here to fight the danger.
Have you seen any
I
ghosts
am the
lately?
danger.
I'm the one who.
Yeah.
Y'all
Or in
didn't
this
knock.
case-
That's the thing.
Yeah, we didn't knock, so.
I'm the one who
broken.
does not knock.
Jesus
Exactly.
Christ.
So that makes us the ones who knock because we chose not to knock. So therefore, anyway.
Puns.
Is there no danger in here?
Get out!
Okay. They're just gonna step out.
Okay.
Aspen will walk down the hallway past all this commotion to the last room in this hallway.
Okay. How are you gonna open it?
How am I gonna open it?
Yeah.
Gonna knock.
Does not open.
Aspen is
Do I see anything in my room, DM, or is it just
Roll for
empty?
investigation.
Got it. Not my best stat. Oh,
I'll unlock
Okay.
the door
18.
where Astra is.
You said 18.
yeah.
Looking around,
Why the hell would it do it on
the
there?
room is very neat. Like, It'd be odd that a room would not be occupied on this ship. Airships are rare voyages after all. And it's just extremely tidy. And as you look around, you see that there's one thing slightly out of place where there's like scuff marks on the ground. And it's the table.
All right, I'm gonna make my way, excuse me, over to the table, and I'm gonna try to move it myself.
So it moves like a normal table would across the floor. But as you like are holding around the lips of the table, you feel a slight nip. And that's gonna be a natural 20. Can I get a Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh.
Yeah,
It's a little nip, you know.
that's gonna be a 13.
13. Now let me double check this.
Oh god.
Oh, not bad.
Okay.
So you are going to take 8 points of poison damage. And 1 so 2 piercing damage. So 10 total.
Got it.
As this small little spider bites your finger.
Son of a bitch.
Kydra's gonna hop into this room. Oh, this room's lame. There's not even anybody having sex in here.
Nah, but there are little bastards who can bite you.
Alright, well. Where is he?
He was under this table I was trying to move because I
All right.
just to the floor because there seem to be scuff marks here as if the table's been moved. But when I tried to move it, a little bastard bit me in the hand.
Alright, Kydra's just gonna like go over to the corner and be like, alright, I got this. He's gonna just like karate chop the shit out of the table until something happens.
Until something happens.
Roll to attack table.
Just gonna do with like lightning magic is just gonna go for like speed. Just so
Right, so you
Yeah,
can
oh my.
incinerate it too. Lovely.
I'm just gonna roll this manually. 15 to hit the table.
Yeah, so you karate chop it once and the table splits in half. And then you notice that there's a hollow interior and a small cube-like box falls to the floor among the wreckage.
That's how you do it.
Was there
Chop
a drawer
first.
to this table?
There was a false bottom, or false like bottom of the table that you could take out, but he found different means, so
No, I was just gonna laugh if he could have just opened a drawer and the same thing came out.
Alright, Kydra's gonna pick up the little box that fell out. He's just gonna check it out. Is there any like opening or buttons or anything?
Yeah.
we can mess with?
managed to open it, and there is a very nice and expensive looking sapphire ring.
Ice.
I'm sorry, did you just put the ring on your finger?
Tell
Yes,
me
he
you
did.
did not just put that on.
I just put that ring on my finger. I don't know what it does.
All right, Zagifli, we gotta move.
Possessed again.
They can't possess a ring. They can only possess people. Oh no, why is the DM rolling?
Why is the DM rolling? Can I get everybody to roll perception checks, please?
God damn it.
Okay.
no.
Is it
Everybody?
Everybody.
22.
does this involve the sensing or hearing, smelling or hearing?
Well,
Sure.
Cool. Then I will roll with advantage. Ba-ba-bum-ba-bum-ba-bum. That's better. 18.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
24.
Back to Aspen. Aspen, how are you planning on opening up that door?
Just kind of scratching his chin, just jiggles the doorknob really hard.
Amazingly, it is
it
unlocked.
does. Whoa.
Okay.
Nice. That's awesome.
It is a storage room.
What's in the storage room?
Imagine there's a bunch of stuff in there that I somehow forgot how to to put there, but there's crates, there's barrels, there's chests.
Crate and barrel?
Whoa.
H and M? Shut up.
So Aspen's gonna just look around, try to look for anything out of the ordinary, mainly.
Roll investigation.
Investigation, cool. I am decent at investigation. 16.
Thank you. Astra and Nazmir, what are you doing?
I should have a key to this room.
We're going into the room.
Okay.
Just let me figure out which one. There it is.
Anyway, so this room is fairly simple. It is a double, there's 2 beds in this room, obviously. And as you 2 step in, the lights once again begin to flicker.
I do not like that.
In fact, the entire ship's lights begin to flicker.
Oh, that's new.
Okay, well. Disconcerting though it may be, let's continue our search. Anything dark and sinister in here besides the lights?
That's right. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the bed. I'm gonna take off the pillows, the sheets, the blankets. They're all on the floor. All that's going on the floor. We're looking around the bed. Mattress, up in the air. The rug on the floor, flipping that over. All
Yeah,
of this stuff, we're just going through it real quick. I don't want to be in this room any longer.
Yeah. So, Nazmir, you're watching from behind as Astra does this, and Astra takes the sheet off the bed and tosses it over her shoulder. The sheet drapes over something humanoid in shape. It's right behind
I
her.
want to just tackle it. Astra!
It's reaching out to her, and as you run and you tackle it, it collapses in on itself and just sheet on the ground.
What are you doing? Are you okay?
The sheet, when you threw it, there was a person, but they're gone.
Person?
I don't like this.
Are we talking an actual person or a person
Well,
like the lovely figures from earlier?
given that it's not here anymore, I suspect more of the latter.
And you said it. Okay.
When you tossed the sheet behind you, it didn't fall to the floor. It covered the form of some humanoid creature. It was reaching toward you. It's
Let me see here. I'm just gonna start flipping through my notebook. I'm not even addressing this little table right now. I need to find something.
I'm gonna cast message to Cormac and just say there may be more ghosts. I thought I just saw one now.
Can I reply back?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I say. Well, our lad here may have just went and got himself possessed again, but we're not.
I'm
sure
not
yet.
possessed. I'm not possessed.
Just got a
Little
nice
did he
roll.
know he would be possessed.
I'm not possessed.
How can he listen in on the message unless he's possessed by supernatural means?
I guess.
Wait.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd be able to hear it. I think it says that only I can hear the response.
Yep.
So
Although if you say it out loud, I don't know.
I don't have the spell I really wanted to have on hand. Stellar. But that's okay. I'm gonna put the notebook away. We're gonna keep looking. this little table, rip it apart. Not like Hydro did. A little more, you know, less hitting, more just deconstruction.
Reverse IKEA, got it.
Yeah.
So, back to Aspen. Aspen, you're searching this, and you like open up one crate, and it appears to have just a bunch of stored crops in it. Another one different is a chest that you open up, and there's different like glassware sets, crystal, that sort of thing. Find dining. Then this appears mostly like a mixture of goods of trade from the different guilds.
This room doesn't seem to have anything of use or alarming.
Yeah. Okay.
So Aspen will just take, one more like once over and kind of turn around. Start going to close the door, I guess.
Okay.
And
Nope.
he will do so.
Okay. And if nothing happens, then in that case, we're gonna just go in, and Zul's gonna put his head in this room just to see if they're all, if they're both still alive or if there's a bloody mess in there now.
They're both still alive.
Okay. Well, look at Kydro and just.
Check it out. I got it ring on.
Why are you
What
all
is
looking at Kydro like that?
What is this?
The ring.
Yeah.
I karate chop the table in half. Pop that bad boy on my finger. It's blue, just like my hair. Compliments it.
Anything?
No,
Feel anything?
Sapphire. It's good stuff.
Dangerous. Huh? Careful.
I'll let you know if something happens, though.
Push across and go down this corridor and start making for the other side of the ship.
Sure.
Come on, Cormac, there's more stuff to take. Let's go.
Astrid, can I get an investigation check, please?
Is that advantage with me there too, or?
Yeah. Sure.
Let's go. That is a major W.
Well-
Never mind.
Two
Same
11s.
exact roll.
So, fairly easy to find. As you pull the rug up, as you're searching this entire room, have you ever made a joke about what you were about to say? I was like, somebody. Anyway. Anyway, the rug, the smell of rotten egg fills your nose.
After lifting it,
Right. And you see
there-
that there is a pile like of scattered like dust that this rug was covering up. Slightly burnt.
Nazmir,
Yes.
look at this. What is that?
No, let's see. Slightly burnt.
Can I touch it? I'm going to touch it.
It's not in any kind of like a pattern or anything. It's just in a pile.
The moving of the rug, it was going to be found no matter what, but the investigation of left, and if it was in a pattern, the pulling of the rug. Remain. But yeah, you can touch it. Soot like, smells bad.
But it doesn't hurt me.
Not that you know of.
I'll take it. I'd like to go ahead and put some in a little wrap. Just wrap it up, make this cute little leaf bell looking thing. And I'm gonna save that so we can investigate that together as a group.
Nothing else is burned in this area, like any scorch marks on the floor, just the
Just the area under the rug.
dust. Okay.
And just to clarify, the enemies that we fought earlier, when they died, they just dissipated, right? They didn't come to ash on the ground?
Correct.
Interesting. Okay. It's good to know.
Zulkifli.
Hmm.
One moment. Maybe you'll know better than I. We found some ash, perhaps, hidden away under this carpet.
Ash.
Are you familiar with magic or any rituals or anything like that?
Maybe. I'll come over and I'll give the ash a sniff. And do I scent anything that's weird here?
Outside the very heavy smell of rotten eggs,
No.
nothing else.
Smell of rotten eggs, like a sulfuric smell.
Similar.
Did I smell the same thing when the demons attacked, way back when we first started, when we all met?
Roll for wisdom.
Just a straight wisdom?
Straight wisdom, as you were calling
Okay.
on a memory.
Okay, 10. Yep.
10.
Yep.
It's
relying
similar.
on some knowledge of... It's similar? Okay. I was gonna say it's relying on some knowledge of fiends that might give me advantage, but I'll defer to you here.
It's
Be whatever.
similar.
Similar. Okay.
Well, I
Anything
don't
else?
know. This is all we found so far. No, there was a. It appears there are still some apparitions here. Something tried to reach out to Astra when she was turned around.
Whose room is this?
It's
Empty?
well, it's adjacent to mine, but is this one of ours, DM?
Nope.
And there's no identifying anything that we found in the room that could maybe tell us who is staying here?
I mean, there are multiple people who are taking passage on the ship. There's some that you haven't talked to yet.
Was there any personal belongings in here?
A few clothes, bag.
Oh, really? Clothes, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of clothes? Do they give away the gender of the occupant here?
Male.
Okay. Upscale or downscale? Shabby or fancy?
Upscale, for sure.
Fancy, huh?
Bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do they indicate anything about the culture of this person? Is it like a lot of silks or a lot of frill? Is it like lapels, jackets, coats? What kind of thing?
Seems to be noble. In some, like, either a merchant or a noble person.
Okay. Just clothes? Any books? Any jewelry? Anything like that?
Not much. They're traveling pretty light.
Question about that bag. Sorry.
Oh, God.
Just, what does that look like? Is it nice? Or
Leather.
is it just a little leather bag? I'm gonna peek in there.
Maybe turn it out on the bed.
Yep, we're turning that out on the bed. On this dingy little thing.
Yeah. As that happens, the lights flicker once more.
Throwing
Hydra.
sheets around.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh,
We just heard a scream and a splash.
On the other side of the door that you're currently standing at, Hydro, you hear these screams of help and pain.
Do I hear that since I'm close by?
Yeah.
It's okay, flee! The keys!
I'm coming out. And start rushing over. Boom, boom, boom.
I have the keys.
Oh,
Yeah.
somebody with keys open this door.
Here, I'll toss them to you.
catch.
I don't want to leave Astra by herself.
Thank you. I'm scared.
Alright, this time Katra definitely pulls up with the. Where's the problem?
Yeah,
Lights
I gotta,
go
like,
out.
it's like a little sense.
I'm producing flame.
It's ready.
I'm producing flame in my hand. I'm scared.
Before, as the door opens, the lights go completely out. And Kydro. Yeah, dark vision, sure. In just a moment, I'll get to you, but Kydro, your eyes take a second to adjust, but you make out standing next to the wall, I want to say that there's a window right here, is a humanoid shape. A shadow.
Okay. It's pretty okay so far, okay.
And as it turns around, you just see two glowing eyes. And it sinks down quickly. And at this point, Zulkifli, you look around the room and you smell iron.
Oh.
A lot of iron. Metallic. You look down and you see a torso. Just the waist up, no head, no arms. In fact, there are arms arranged around the body, along with a number of symbols crudely drawn in blood. And sitting on top of the bed at the edge of the duvet is the head, frozen in the scream-like shape of pain.
So Aspen can't see anything, so he goes and takes his hands, claps them together, and pulls them apart and creates a flame blade in his hands for a source of light.
Can I get the three of you make a
And,
Constitution saving throw, please? As this happens.
Constitution?
Mhm.
Okay.
Sure. 18.
6. Oh, that's a bad one.
Hydro,
Yes?
con save, please.
My con save? Okay, got it.
I would like to know, Elith would have loved the presentation of that body.
Very artful.
9.
As Aspen lights up the room with his flame blade, you and Kydro, Aspen and Kydro gets sick. This is horrifying.
The shadow on the wall, is it still there?
It sunk. It dissipated.
Take away,
You're
take
both going to take 2 points of poison damage. Except for you, Zulkifli.
Okay, I'm looking at these signs, these symbols. It looks like a ritual.
What languages do you speak?
A few. Infernal is one of them.
Cool.
Draconic, Leonin, Loxodon, Common, Oran.
These symbols don't seem to match any of those languages.
Alright, do they have to be, do they happen to be, primordial, or elvish giant?
Nope. And I will go ahead and draw where this circle is for reference.
And there's a single, like, head. Is that it? Like a severed head in the middle? Is that about? Is that what I
At
heard
the
right?
end of the bed, at the
At the end
footboard.
of the bed. Whose head?
The nobleman who was residing here.
What does he look like?
You know the joke where it's like, what do you call a man with no arms and no legs swimming in a lake? Like that. Bob.
Jesus. Hydro,
Yeah.
I don't really want to stand in here much longer. Could you help me with this other door at the end of the hallway?
Yeah, sure, let's get out of here.
Yeah, Zulkifli will be right there.
Yeah, you go. I'm gonna look around the room at this time for signs of just anything, any other clues as to who this person was and whether this is the person staying in the room, or any signs of anything out of place that was put in, aside from the, bloody ritual circle.
Roll for investigation. As you do that, you will open up this door.
18.
So you find a messenger bag with a number of letters that are bound, and they have a wax seal. It is a clawed, like a bird claw hand holding a scroll with a ribbon coming off of it.
A bird claw holding a scroll.
Mm-hmm.
With a ribbon just wrapped around the scroll?
Kind of like furling off from the scroll.
Oh, so it's attached inside? Okay.
The ribbon is part of the sigil.
Got it.
It's wrapped around the scroll, and the sigil kind of like flowing off.
What does the sigil look like?
The bird claw holding the scroll.
Okay, sorry. Got it. Okay, thanks. Okay. And it's so it's just like this sigil. Is there anything else attached to it?
Well, that's the sigil that's on the wax seal of the letters.
Okay. Okay. Can I just open one of them? Let's rip.
Okay. So, as you read over the letter, it is written in a way of like two friends just catching up. There's also a recipe for a nice berry tart in there as well. And it's just signed your friend. There's no names. It's very casual messages.
Luke is gonna frown at this one. And he's going to close up the letter, and then he's going to tuck them away safely in his satchel, in his just little backpack. Okay.
Yeah. And also, as you're looking around the room, you do find a false part of the wall where you open up and there is a bag of gold.
Oh. A little taken aback. How much gold? Well, how big are we talking?
It's pretty hefty. Weighs several pounds. When I say bag, I actually mean a small chest. But you estimate it to be more than 500.
Okay, he's gonna sigh, and then he's gonna take this chest. He's gonna fit it into his bag of holding. He's gonna take out a little book and start writing down that chest, 500, or approximately 500, small chest. He's starting to keep a little ledger of all the things he's shoved in there because he doesn't want to forget. And then he's gonna look around and just spend the next few minutes trying to copy down any of these symbols just around this circle.
Okay. I'm gonna make a performance check for your artistry.
Performance check. Okay. May I add dexterity to this instead of charisma, given that this is a...
Sure.
I'm not really doing this for everyone? Okay. 15.
Noted.
Sorry, 20.
Okay.
So that's 15, so plus
Astra
20.
and Nasmir, what are you two doing?
The last thing we did was empty the bag out onto the bed.
Right.
And I have produced a flame in my hand, so that we can see within 10 feet.
And I've got dark vision, so
Oh yeah, then
stay
you don't need
close.
that.
So you turn the bag just from the bottom upside down. Nothing comes out of it.
Okay, I'm gonna stick
Perhaps
my
turn
hand
it
in
inside out.
there. Yeah.
So as you grab the inside of the bag, you can turn it inside. A number of items come flying out of it.
What in the world? Uh, on onto the bed.
Onto the bed.
What kind of items are we looking at? Potions, letters.
There's a
Clothes.
number of herbal items, vials, with some sort of material in them. There's a. You pick up one, and it's very dark red.
Can I open it and smell it?
Metallic.
Yeah. Get a whiff of this. Nasmir. Smell this. I know what that smells like. Who keeps blood in vials? What is going on this ship?
I
What's
don't
going
know.
on in this world?
What about these other things?
The herbs, can I identify them at all? Are they recognizable?
Make a nature check.
Got you. Wow.
These are alien-like to you. You don't know what these are. And lastly, there is a book with a number of scrawled images, runes, letterings that you also symbols that you don't quite recognize, and a pouch of this gray, foul-smelling powder. Rotten eggs.
Is it similar in color to the pile on the floor?
Very much so.
And smell?
Ooh. Mm-mm. I'm
Well,
gonna
I
let's
could
just- go for it.
I could try it and decipher the book. It somewhat worked before with this spell I know. I might be able to read it.
Go for it. I'm gonna hand it
I'll
over to him.
cast. Okay, I'll cast comprehend languages and see if that helps with the book.
It does.
Let's go.
Hydro and Aspen. What are you two doing?
So Kydro's just gonna get right in front of the door here with his lockpick, just mess with it, trying to chat up Aspen as he does so.
It's like, you know, Aspen, me and you, we're like polar opposites right now. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean. Why? How?
So like, you know, I came from a town where I would punch people for money. You know, you came from like rock somewhere and you make mushrooms.
I came from a what?
I don't know. Where'd you guys like live? Like in the forest?
And almost in a divine sense, like someone's trying to save you from this conversation. The door clicks open.
Let's go.
Rock?
All right, come on, let's go.
Yeah.
What do we see in this room?
Walk in.
A number of storages as well, produce, chests.
And crack open one of these chests and see what's in it.
I'm gonna crack open a different chest.
Yeah, so that one you open up and it has clothing, has books. Aspen, that one that you open up, it has a number of pieces of art, small statuettes.
Are they good quality? Like, are they nice?
Oh, they're very nice. The lights flicker once more. You notice a small blue light as the lights flicker, kind of glowing in the room.
Where is it?
Coming from where?
It's coming from Kydra's hand.
It's the ring.
Hey, yeah,
That was like
The ring,
perfect timing.
no, yeah. Okay, yeah, Espen's gonna, his eyes immediately track to the ring on Kydra's finger. That ring glows? I thought it was just a sapphire.
Me too.
Let me
I
see
guess
it here.
Check it out.
Aspen's gonna kind of like lift up, like grab Kydro's wrist and kind of look at the ring.
Yeah, being taller than Kydro, you kind of have to look down. And as you look down, you see these two shadowy like hands coming up from the floor. And before you can react, they wrap around Kydro's ankles and he gets pulled down through the floor.
Does he just come out of my grip
Yep.
on my hand?
Comes through your hands.
Through my... Holy shit.
I'm gonna try to like grab like Aspen's ankles or something on the way down.
Nope.
Space through.
Aspen's gonna sprint out of the room, like, and like almost knock over Zulkifli. Hydra just got pulled through the floor.
Ah, okay. And then we're gonna run 40 feet, dash 80 feet to the stairs.
Yeah,
Just run.
That's
You can say you're just gonna run.
Aspen, dashes past Cormac, or attempts to. Kydro got pulled through the floor. We need to go downstairs.
Okay, well, Cormac's kind of like back up against the wall and lets you keep running since you're already probably in a full sprint. He's gonna follow after.
And then he like kind of bangs on the door. Is the door open where Nazmir and Astra are?
Yeah.
All right. Then he just passes by. We need to go downstairs. Kydro's got pulled down. Is
He's panicking.
Hydro, floor, yoink, go.
Kydro, yoink.
Okay. I somewhat understood that. So I'm gonna pack up this little bag. I'm gonna keep it on me. So I'm gonna keep all that stuff.
Okay, I've still got the book in my hand. I'm trying to read it.
That's right. Trying to read.
By the time he gets downstairs, he's totally like out of breath just from running and talking.
Yeah, let me get you guys the next place.
Cool. Dungeon run on an airship. Whoa. Okay. So it's gonna thump downstairs. Tung, 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 tung. Oh, does he go even further down? There's another set of stairs too.
So you do not see Kydro currently.
Call out. Kydro!
Do I hear anything?
Cormac's gonna keep running down.
Cormac is gonna go to the lower levels. Is anybody else finding their way to the lower levels? Is everybody?
Yeah, I'll follow.
Oh yeah.
Going that way, but I feel like I'm going slower because I'm trying to read.
Okay.
Cool.
So for the sake of this, so I keep everybody in order, who is going to stay in the storage hall and who is going to the engine room?
I think to answer that question, what was the answer to Kydro's question? Does he hear us calling out?
Kydro, as you get pulled down through the floor, your vision goes black for a moment and then slowly fades back. But everything around you is out of focus. And you hear an echo. Kydro!
Zulkifli!
Okay, do we hear
You do
where
not.
that came from? I don't hear. Okay. Okay, if I don't see him here, I'm gonna check downstairs. I'll go all the way down.
Yeah.
Aspen
Okay,
will follow.
So
Yeah.
I have a question. Does Kydro see like anything like I know it's like out of focus, but is there any like shapes of objects kind of around him you can see?
I'll get to you in a second. Oop, ignore that. That's the nonsense. Who is everybody else in the storage? Cormac,
Yeah.
Astra, Nazir.
Yes.
Cormac's going down.
I haven't
Okay.
made it down yet, but
So is everybody's goal to be downstairs in the engine room?
I'm not in the engine room
Oh, what is that?
Probably not what you think it is.
There's water in arranged in a special way.
It's like some runes on the floor.
So, here you guys find a number of cannons with runes etched into them. At the far side of the room is this pedestal with like crackling energy coming off of it, like it crackles off into these lines and it gets carried off elsewhere. And this is actually in the middle of this is Noxiarium. This seems to be the magic that happens behind the works of harvesting the energy from Noxiarium.
Oh. In this moment, Aspen is going to, you'll see like the spores that hang around him kind of gather closely, and then he'll activate symbiotic entity just as like slime molds grow across him and everything.
What would you all like to do?
Any sign of disturbance here? Like I've got about 20 feet of movement. I'm just kind of, 40 feet. I'm looking around the room, looking for any sign of Kydro or anything like that. Shadow creatures on the wall.
Roll perception.
Perception. Okay. Natural 1 for a 5. Unless I'm listening, unless I'm able to use my hearing and senses, but I'll defer to you.
Looking around, I believe were the words used.
Looking around, peering around. That's true. Okay.
So, once Zulkifli gets to about here, Kydro, you see Zulkifli walk right in front of you.
Where? Oh, well, I want to.
And for reference, Kydro, we'll go ahead and get your token on the board. Right here. But he seems like out of focus as well.
Can I walk towards him?
His footsteps echo, yeah.
Alright, totally. I'm just gonna walk up to him and just kind of try to grab him on the shoulder.
Your hand goes through.
Not again.
Kind of just gonna look at the room. Okay.
These small rifts open up next to you, Kydro, and a number of hands, rotten and mangled, begin to reach out and pull at you. Not exactly grasping, but just trying to pull you towards them.
In what direction?
On both sides of you.
Oh. That's not good. Can you try to like smack one like near him to see if he's like gonna phase through it or not?
For the sake of this, can you roll a strength check, please?
Oh yeah, sure. But great. To start even worse with the resurrection stuff, that's a 12.
As you reach out to smack it, it grabs your wrist and begins to pull you towards it. They can't help you now.
This is not good. Okay.
Kydro. I'm calling out.
Aspen, are you sure? Are you sure you saw him get pulled down here?
I'm very sure.
Okay. I'm gonna inspect the runes, the circle, all that stuff here.
Aspen will use detect magic.
Make an Arcana check, please.
Me.
Zulkifli or me?
Okay, cool.
Zulkifli.
Cool. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Straight roll with advantage. Comparing that against my knowledge of Fey, Fiends, Undead. Dark.
So with this, in that context, with advantage, Aspen, you don't see anything. I mean, you see magical things. The weapons, the furnaces, the runes, the Noxarium. Nothing else. What was the intelligence there, Zulkifli?
14.
Arcana, okay, 14. Nothing fiendish here. Kydro, as these hands continue to pull towards you, you see this face peer through this rift. Rotten, teeth missing.
Do I recognize the face?
You do not.
All right. Then I have no qualms with not. Aaron's just gonna punch the shit out of whoever that is right there.
Roll to attack.
Okay.
Why not?
18.
18. That will hit.
Does it have any sort of response?
What can you roll damage?
Yeah. Sure. 6.
6. Doesn't do as much damage as you would think. And as it like your fist contacts something, but also goes through it. It's like. What do you do, Zolkifli, as it's pulling you closer?
You mean Kydra?
Kydra, yeah.
Kydra's gonna just like go for the ring and just try to slip it off his finger real quick.
For that, roll sleight of hand.
Sure. Plus 2. 9.
9?
Mm-hmm.
As you go to reach for the ring, the thing slaps your hand off it and actually cuts through you, or rather attempts to. This is gonna be a 17 to hit. That hits?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. How many hit points do you have?
30.
Cool. Can I get a Constitution saving throw, please?
Sure thing. So that would be 12.
What was it?
12.
That will fail. So you're going to take 24 points of necrotic damage, and your maximum hit points is reduced by 24.
Oh. Oh. Oh my.
The master of not dying ever.
Ever.
How many hit points did you have, Kydro?
So I'm left with 6 with a maximum of 8.
Alright, you can try to do something again.
It's gonna go for the ring again to see if it'll come off.
Another sleight of hand.
Okay. 21.
21 with this, as this thing is like reaching into you and pulling what seems to be at your heart, you're coughing up blood. You pull off the ring, and right in front of you, Aspen and Cormac, Kydro appears, coughing, wheezing, very pale.
Oh no. He's gonna run over, try to support him.
What happened?
Okay. This ring. This is super duper paranormal. Whatever that was,
I could have.
definitely died from that. Yeah. Not great, man.
We can't have that happen again.
Just gonna reach over and just as tenderly as I can, give him a little smack upside the head. Just
Hydro, can I have the ring?
Yeah, you can have it.
Make a wisdom
Okay.
saving throw, please, Kydro.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
14.
14. They'll succeed. You give the ring over.
Here we go.
Since there's DM, since there's cannons down here, are there like portholes for those cannons to go through?
These cannons are being transported. They're not being
okay.
used.
I see.
Right.
Is
right.
there any kind of porthole, or is it just secure
This is not a
down
combat ship.
Here? Okay. I mean, they could still have windows. It's called a porthole for a reason.
So,
This is the bottom deck. No.
Okay.
so there's a.
Start heading back upstairs.
Hang on a second, Cornback. Hang on. There's something about that ring we gotta figure out. It could be the key to figuring out what's going on here.
From all around
All
you,
right.
you hear.
Palpatine?
That's pretty good, I think.
Yeah, pretty good actually. Wait, real quick, can you say ironic in that voice?
Maybe during the break.
Okay.
Your failure is complete.
Well, yeah, I mean,
For those of us who are like super magically inclined, maybe
you guys could take a stab at figuring that out. That ring is strong. I don't know what it does, but I mean, it's clearly impactful, so check that out.
What did you see? Anything?
Oh yeah. So I was almost like a ghost for a second. I fell all the way down here. I could see you, but you couldn't see me. Like I was watching you, and then a bunch of spectral hands and faces started grabbing at me and trying to rip my heart out. It was pretty crazy. I think if somebody who's a bit more, I don't know, less capable, having that ring on their finger, they might have died there. This ring might really be assassinating people.
You said. What did the hands look like, Kaija?
So,
Did they look similar to the ones from our fight earlier? From any of these creatures that we've seen before?
did they look like ghost hands?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I mean, wow. I mean, yeah, they were ghost hands. If that's what you're trying to ask me.
I think it's safe to say they might be related.
Quite possible.
Maybe.
What's going on over here?
Be more specific.
Is one of the doors open here?
Yeah.
One of these containers?
on this
On
one.
the bottom too.
So,
the top left.
first I want to say that this floor is metallic. It is metal versus the wood that you have experienced throughout the rest of the ship. You can roll for investigation.
All right. Investigation. That is 15.
So these are similar to what would be a furnace on a coal-driven ship. Mostly there is materials here that kind of dilute and divert the energy as well. Mostly mechanical, and the door is open, but that's mostly because I wanted variation on the map.
Just left a jar.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the
Jar?
key
I
to
thought
this
it was a
whole thing.
furnace.
spend the next hour on this door. Okay. Did we heard the laughter earlier, the creepy laughter all around us?
All of you
That's about
heard
right?
that.
All of us heard. Yeah. Okay. Just gonna shiver.
Oh yeah. I have a question. Right. So, is Aspen's detect magic still active?
No, I'll say it's been. You guys have been at this for several hours at this point. Like these investigation checks, these opening doors, talking to people. It has been several hours. It's actually getting to the late evening at this point.
He cast it.
I think
as
he
we came
means the
down.
one.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
that,
the
but like
world.
right now, when did you cast it in this room?
Like, when
yeah,
we-
so it would
yeah.
still be up.
Before- Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well, you know. So,
No magic here.
The ring is magical.
10 minutes.
Yeah. There's magic all around us, but nothing that seems like it's the source of the problem.
Did I ever get anything noteworthy from that book?
What languages do you read?
Well, with the spell, all of them.
So yeah, that's right. So this is similar to a cookbook, but it's a book for how to summon demons.
Oh, good news, everybody! It's not ghosts.
Oh,
Specifically,
That is-
it is a spell book for necromancy and demonology.
Oh, okay. Maybe ghosts. Demon ghosts.
oh.
Ghost demons.
Undead.
So
Demons.
worse.
Yes. Sorry. False alarm. It's not good. It's bad.
Good news, and by good news I mean bad.
The worst news, everyone.
The-
Ghost
Alright.
demons.
Cormac, I've got a good idea.
right, because the last one you had was so great.
Well, no, that wasn't an idea because I didn't think about it. I just did it.
Is that
That somehow makes it worse.
Well, no.
Anyway, what's this grand scheme of yours?
So my bag of holding is gonna open it. Place the ring inside the bag of holding. And then when you do so, I can close the bag of holding and the ring will no longer be an issue because it'll be gone inside my bag of holding.
Well, it sounds to me that if nobody puts the ring on, there's no issue.
Well,
So
yes.
you see, I'm obviously holding it right now, and I'm not being dragged down by demonic zombie hands like you were.
Right.
I have a question.
Okay.
For the group actually.
Okay.
Necromancy, is it similar to a parasite and host where the caster gives life to the underlings? If we find who made these things and is making this happen, can we make them stop it?
what does the summoning book suggest about that?
So the book, it calls for, as you're kind of sifting through this, there has definitely been an entity summoned on this ship. Go ahead and roll for intelligence to know more. Or how much information I give you.
See?
Which is...
I might
Oh, a
need
natural 20.
a
Let's go.
natural
Let's
20.
go.
Okay, let me get
You'll
my
understand.
let me get my DM binder up because you're gonna have to get some lore.
Oh, the lore.
I know. So, this book is paying homage to a being known as Zaltamoth.
Eight.
Is that with the X or the Z?
Z. Even though X would just be cooler. It's a Z. Zaltomoth. Zaltomoth.
Interesting.
And he is known as the father of necromancy and is also a demon lord. This book says that in order to use a powerful demon's powers, you must know its true name. From there, you can summon it using a cursed object. And specifically to summon one under the legion of Zaltomoth, a powerful demon under his command, you need a powerful cursed object belonging to someone who is deceased, that is still haunted by that spirit.
Let's see. This book speaks of how to summon powerful demons. Requires a cursed object, not just any cursed object, but one that still carries the energy of someone who's died.
The ring! The ring is super cursed, I think.
You need blood as well.
It's here.
Yes, the answer is yes.
And I have that in this bag. We found there's blood, there's the ashes from under the rug. Some other herbs I don't recognize.
Are there any instructions in here for how to reverse that?
The summoner is needed.
The summoner or a summoner?
The summoner.
We need to find the one who did this.
We should line everybody up on deck and compare the knowledge we have. Interview everyone.
What if the one who did this is hiding?
Where? Where could you hide on the ship that we haven't looked?
They may not have been on the same level we were on at the same time.
So wait, in order to be a summoner, you have to have a great deal of magic knowledge, don't you?
There's an awful lot of that here in this book.
Well, let me rephrase that.
Experience.
You're a strong user of magic, is what I mean.
Likely.
This book can come.
Yes.
And I'll go over to the book, and I'm gonna try to sniff around it for the scent of someone, whoever it is, had been holding it before.
You should sniff the clothes.
The goat.
Sniff the clothes. Yeah, I'm trying to get a scent here.
Go ahead and roll for perception using your with advantage since it's smell.
Gross. I rolled a 3 and a 7, so an 11.
11.
11's not bad. 11's great.
No scent is reminding you of anyone right now. Perhaps you can match it with someone on the ship once you get close.
Okay.
The crew. We should go to the crew. Smell all of them. Make sure no scent goes unsniffed. Let's go. Got no time to waste.
Maybe also they summon the makhluk Janam and then lose control. Gone. Maybe. But first we ask the crew and the passengers.
Speaking of which.
Yes.
So, as you all prepare yourselves to go question the people on the ship, this is a good place for us to take our mid-session break. So that's what we're gonna do. So everyone, thank you for tuning in so far. We're gonna take a quick 20-ish minute break here as we will be continuing our story momentarily. However, we need to have the opportunity to refresh ourselves and do other stuff like get new snacks, get new drinks, etc. So if you're just now joining us, Noah.
If you're just now joining us, guess what? This is not our first time.
Wow.
We've been doing this for a while.
Wow.
You can catch all of Campaign 1 up on YouTube and anywhere where you get your podcasts. And you can catch our current campaign all the way since our beginning. Also there, just look for Prestige Encounters over on YouTube and anywhere you get podcasts and stuff. And if you happen to be tuning in from either of those places, come check us out live on Twitch. We're Prestige GC. Always happy to see more people around. Love the crowd so far. Hi, everyone in chat. We'll see you after the break.
Right, everyone. Well, thank you so much. We'll be right back. And welcome back.
Welcome back, everyone.
All right, then. So, where we last left off, you all were planning to go and start questioning people about the seemingly demonic activity happening around this place.
Yes.
Oh no.
What would you like to do?
Well, we have to figure out how we want to do it. The way I'm hearing it is we want to walk around and have Zool sniff everybody individually. Is this right, team?
Sounds right.
My
Yep.
proposal was to get everyone on the deck. But that would take
Raining.
organization.
Still raining outside.
That's so true.
Inside, better.
Then I'm going to go get the clothes from that room that we were in with the ashes under the rug, and I will bring them over to Zool for him to sample sniff as needed.
Meanwhile, we should look upstairs in the cargo. What is this ship carrying? Because either they're attacking the captain or anyone here because of what is on this ship.
And any valuables we might be after.
If the Makhlojanam, the devil, is summoned from someone, then it doesn't matter what the demon want. Only what someone here wants. So, prophet maybe stealing something. So, going up to the middle deck, cargo deck. That's what I'm doing. Going up the stairs.
I'm following. I want to see who it is. And what there is, but mainly I'm invested in the who.
Aspen will follow as well.
Okay.
So yeah, looking around here. Let's start looking through what we can see of the cargo.
For this, can I get a collective investigation check?
Okay, so everyone.
Yes, everyone, please.
Okay.
Investigation.
1, 2.
I also want to clarify while I can read the book what we do when we with the summoner to stop the summoning.
Okay. Okay, so let's see here your investigation checks. A 2, a 10, a 16, a 20, 11, and an 11. Okay. So, as you all are looking around this ship, what you find is that a number of these crates and these barrels are the same things that you found in the storage rooms next to the cabins. They are goods from the guilds. The barrels contain alcohol and spirits from the Marley clan, or guild rather. Just a number of things such as that. You continue to look, and Zokivli, you hear crying.
Okay, I'll follow the crying. Is it the little girl?
You follow the crying to the barrel to the southwestern part of this ship. Right about here. We see a young girl with curly red hair, no more than 3-4 years old, sitting there crying.
I'll get down on my knees. I'll stay about 10 feet away.
Cautiously.
Yeah, 10 feet. Just getting down on my knees. I don't want to startle her. Does she make eye contact?
No, her hands are just covering her eyes as she's crying to herself.
Hey. Hey.
Hi.
Where is your mother?
I don't know.
Okay. You want to come somewhere upstairs? We can take you somewhere safe.
Okay.
Okay. Beckon her to come up. Can I see her eyes, her face?
Her eyes are red from the crying.
Anything strange about her, aside from the fact that she's a 2-year-old girl alone on an airship crying in the corner?
Roll insight.
Cool.
The way you worded that, man, is so suspicious.
9.
9? No,
Yeah.
nothing odd about her.
Okay. Okay. You see something scary?
Monster.
What kind of monster?
Scary.
Okay. You see this one? I hold up my Chris, which has still got the crimson right, just sort of like, rippling along it. Is monster killer. You see a monster? I kill.
Oh, okay.
You follow. Safer. You see anything else strange? Monsters? Anything else? People?
No.
Okay, come close. And I'll bring it back to the party. And as I walk, I'm just gonna put my hand into my chest and look down at her, and just get down like around eye level. Zulkifli. Now gesture to her.
Charlotte.
Scarlet.
Charlotte.
Charlotte. I'll gesture to the group. I'll stand up, wave, gesture to her. Charlotte. I'm upstairs. Huh?
Hello? Hello, Charlotte.
Go, friends.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hi.
Do you know where your mother is?
No.
That's okay. She couldn't have gone far. I'm just gonna look at Zulkifli like.
I'm gonna look sad, profoundly sad, and yeah. Keep safe. Huh?
Of course.
Okay, so you stay close. We were looking around for any monsters. Just gonna linger just here for a sec. How is she doing? Is she trembling? Is she looking increasingly worried? Is she looking like she's stable? What's her status?
From your side, she's scared and she's that's it. Scared, frightened.
Okay. We are kind of surveying this area. I've just heard that. Is the are we still looking around? Let's just look around.
Yeah. Where's Kydra on the map?
Well, so I'll just place him down. Right, here.
So, Cormac, I'll say that you are over here inspecting these crates.
Okay.
And as you open up one of the crates, you find that it is shallow on the inside, and that there is in fact a false bottom.
I lift the false bottom.
There are a number of paper-bound packages set in straw.
Is there are there any markings or anything on the crate?
There is, as you look closer, there is a sparrow.
Sparrow. Okay. Do I know which one of the guilds that is?
It's none of them.
None of them? Sparrow. Do I see this on any of the other crates, or is it just this particular one?
Just the ones in that corner.
Okay. Oh, in the top right corner over here?
Mhm.
Okay. So more like right there. Okay. Huh. I'm gonna pull out one of the packages carefully to inspect it.
Yeah, so as you open up the package, it is a very tightly wrapped white powder.
Oh. Hmm. Does the what do I do here then? Because I don't want to open this and it almost kill me or anything. But I'm gonna call for Aspen. Call somebody who's an herbalist. Maybe they can recognize this.
Aspen goes over. What do you need help with?
Have you ever I show him the powder? Like, have you ever seen anything like this? Okay.
What was that, Cormac?
Said, have you ever seen anything like this? And then he holds up the I guess the brick of white powder to you.
I'm not sure I have. It's rather odd.
All right.
Did you find
Kinda
anything?
Observe it.
Yeah, there's something about these crates.
Hmm.
We're in just that one, or
I just found it in this one that I opened, but all these crates are marked the same, so
How are they marked?
it's got a sparrow on the side.
Sparrow.
Doesn't look like anything I've seen before.
Like sparrow. Maybe that's the way of marking it as who it's being delivered to.
Usually where it's from.
Right.
Big claw. That is their cargo, maybe.
Possibly. When I think of a sparrow, I think of like someone putting a secret message on a bird's foot.
I think more of flying, and we are flying right now, aren't we?
You are flying right now, indeed.
Yeah. Aspen's gonna take a closer look at whatever this powder is, try to observe it, perhaps.
Nature check, please.
Nature check. All right, I'm decent at those.
I would hope so. It's the one thing Druid should be good at. 12. You have no idea what this powder is. It doesn't seem to be. It seems to be made alchemically, rather than.
Smell like.
You're gonna smell the powder.
Oh no! I mean, it's a good way to.
No.
Yes.
Come
Do
on,
it.
it's a good way to find
Do it
out what it
after.
is.
Do it.
So,
To see if it has a smell, you know.
so you watch as Aspen pulls out $100 bill and rolls it. I'm just kidding.
How does he know how to do that?
Where did he learn that?
Like, he kind of just like.
So you put
holds
your
it in
nose
both of his
and you
hands.
take a small sniff, and a little bit of powder gets into your nose. And nothing happens.
Does it smell like anything?
No, it does not have a fragrance to it.
Does it have a taste? This is something we should discover.
I'll be the one to, stick my
First-
feet in it and.
We don't know what it is. Why are you tasting it?
I mean,
What if it tastes good though?
yeah, I mean,
Well,
you're right.
it
What
is-
if it's powdered sugar?
If this is
What was it?
That would make sense. You have the demon cookbook here. I was kind of wondering if it was flour.
What was that, Astra?
I was just wondering if it was
We don't know.
any sugar or anything of the sort.
I actually
Tasting it
do
would tell.
legitimately want to give a little taste.
I know you said it's alchemic, DM, but
Can I get as Cormac likes it? I can get a con save from both Aspen and Cormac.
Oh no,
Oh boy.
oh yes.
we done just done drugs.
Oh.
Con save. If that's gonna be 7.
12.
So you both
Interesting.
are going to fail.
Oh.
Happiness.
You don't
Feel
get
the warmth.
nothing happens as of yet.
Hydro.
You gotta give it time to kick in, yeah.
I'm just gonna check out this powder
Man, these
himself.
edibles ain't shit. Boom.
Everyone's thinking about the powder right now.
The little girl is gonna tug on your sleeve, Aspen.
That's something to look over.
What's going on upstairs?
I take you upstairs.
Aspen, and as you begin to answer, you feel compelled to tell her the truth.
Oh.
Well, I found a body that was chopped up into pieces, and I
Ah.
felt like I had to
Huh?
get away from that.
Aspen.
What?
You just-
Cormac, you also feel like you need to add to this exactly what you know is going on upstairs.
Well, I didn't really see much upstairs though. So,
What have you seen?
bunch of crazy fucked up shits. What's going on upstairs?
Watch
Yes.
your language. She's a child.
Like he said,
He
fucked up
just-
shit.
You guys.
Charlotte. There are other monsters. They they came to the ship.
Kydro, quick, ask me a question.
Cormac,
one
what's
that
your,
I
what's
have
your
to tell.
favorite? What's your
What?
favorite? What's your favorite drink?
My favorite drink, whiskey.
More
That's
specific.
an easy one. Name
What's your
another
favorite
one.
brand? What's your favorite brand
The
of
most
whiskey?
embarrassing thing you've ever done.
Fuck, I wasn't actually prepared for this.
You were.
Wait, hold on. DM, with that question she just asked me, do I feel compelled to answer?
You do.
Fuck. All right.
Oh.
All right. One time when I was out hunting with my father, I was in a tree and I fell as I was drawing my arrow, and as I fell, I let loose the arrow and I fell out of the tree, and then I hit myself with the said arrow.
Oh.
So, why the fuck did I just say that?
That's embarrassing.
Oh God. Aspen.
You didn't want to say that? You didn't want to tell me that?
Why the fuck would I want to tell anybody that?
Ah.
Who wants to admit they not only fell out of a tree, but got shot by their own arrow?
Well, Aspen, I have a couple of ideas.
Oh,
I've
Jesus.
seen a few
what?
embarrassing things from you, but
What happened?
well, what's the most embarrassing thing that you've ever done?
Oh.
Aspen scratches his chin as he tries to like process embarrassing for him.
That's true.
I don't think he's a very easily embarrassed person, but I remember one time I was trying to impress father with the magic I had been learning, and when I tried to cast the spell, I tripped over and fell face first into a pile of deer droppings.
Ah.
The good one. They never told me that story.
I'm just starting to lead Charlotte up the stairs at this time, thinking this would be a good time to.
Yeah,
Take the-
now might be the best time to get her out of here.
Yeah.
Yes.
You should
Also-
not have said that.
Yeah. Cool. Yep. All right, up we go.
On our way up the stairs, Kydra's going to take a brick of that powder and just
Me-
stuff in his bag of holding.
I would like one as well.
Yeah, how many bricks were in that crate, by the way?
Oh, there's quite a bit.
Okay, so
Enough
there's
for
enough
each
for
of us.
enough for everybody. Cool.
Everybody gets one truth brick.
All right.
So
I-
So we gotta.
I'll start leading Charlotte up to the stairs, and I'll look up at the landing, and I'll get down on her level, and do you see? You see this place? Do you remember? Where is your mother?
She's gonna point to her room.
Okay, you let me go first.
So that's that one room.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
I'm gonna step over to the entrance, and I'll gesture for my friends to follow up right behind Charlotte.
Will do.
And I'm still brandishing the Chris. I'm going to. I check first. I'm gonna open the door. I'm gonna look inside.
So as you grab the doorknob and you slowly turn it with your arm brought back, hand holding your weapon ready, door creaks open. As you look inside, you see the girl's mother silently sobbing to herself, and she looks at you. My dear, you're here.
Stand up, unsettled. look around the room for spiders.
Those spiders appear to be in this room.
Step back and let Charlotte come in. We found her downstairs.
Thank you so much. How can I ever repay you?
Just now, I checked this door. Did you see me?
No, I haven't seen you since I asked where my daughter was.
And I checked first. I'm looking around. Do I see the rocking chair still there? I guess was it back where it was before?
Yeah.
Check below under the beds. Check anywhere around there. And then finally, I take yeah. Also, I'll check under the beds first. Shall I make an investigation check, or what am I doing?
Yeah, so roll perception for this.
Perception, okay. And 15.
So
15.
you look around the room, you like open the wardrobe, the closet, there's there, you like look at the smaller bed, it's fine, and you go and you crouch down under and look under the larger bed, and as you look under, you see the face of the mother.
Oh no.
Somebody's in my room.
Stop it. Stop it. I hate this dilemma.
Stand up and I'll look at the figure. Who are you? The figure standing there, the mother who I came in with, who I came in to see. So standing up and looking at her. Who are you?
A wide smile spreads across the woman's face. You watch as her nails get longer. Sharp teeth begin to form as the corners of her mouth begin to split open as the cheek pulls apart. And the jaw drops. Okay, roll to attack.
I grabbed Charlotte.
Yeah. It's a natural 1. It's an 8.
Oh God!
You reach and you step and he goes straight to the wall as she just phases out of the way. And with that, everybody, it's time that we roll initiative.
Yay!
I love initiative.
Initiative. Here we go.
Gross.
Let me roll initiative for this broad as well. Yep. Oh, that wasn't great. I don't know what that sound effect I did was either, but hey, we're rolling with it.
We're rolling with it.
Shut up.
Fun fact: 2 more nat 1s, and I'll have rolled more nat 1s than the rest of the party combined.
Oh,
That's
I thought I had to fix you.
All right, I am missing Kydro on the board currently.
Yeah, my
No, actually, Zukifli, you're already more than all of us.
Let's do this. Hold on.
The rest of us combined are at 11.
It's the stats highest nat 1.
Oh yeah, me
There
by
should be a
mile.
command for that.
Look at there.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it.
5, 7, 10. Oh, my bad. I missed. I did not do my math right.
Hydro is on the board. Is that with your minus, Hydro?
Yeah. Yeah, because I
Alright.
did roll an 18, so I deducted.
With that, Hydro, it's your turn.
Alright, Kadro is still pretty shaken up after what happened last time, so he's just gonna move his way on through. Looking into the door. He's gonna see this monstrosity. He's going to duck around this corner right here. He's going to reach into his bag, take out a dart, look around the corner, and just try to hit her in the head without even like trying to show himself. behind this cover. He throws a dart.
Roll to attack.
18.
18 will hit.
Nice, for 8 piercing damage.
How much? I'm sorry.
8 piercing damage.
8 piercing damage. All right. It does not do as much damage as you thought it would.
Damn it. Okay. So, that should be my attack, so I think that's all I got right now. So, yeah. I'll chill on that motion.
Okay.
Yeah, that's later.
All right, with that, it is now going to be Nazria's turn.
Let's see. Well, you need to get there first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And action dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now bonus action summon my Echo
Okay,
in the corner.
very well.
All right, that'll be it.
Aspen, it's your turn. Zulkifli's on deck.
Cool. Alright. So Aspen is going to use his bonus action to resummon that flame blade. And he's going to get right over here and attack.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a natural one.
Okay.
Yeah, natural one, 8 to hit.
That misses.
Yeah. Unfortunate. So yeah, I guess that being my bonus action, my main action, that will be it.
All right, Zulkifli.
Okay, Zulkifli's going to take another attempt to stab at this thing with his Chris. Here we go. It's going to be a god. Damn, it's a 10 to hit this time.
10 will miss.
And will miss as well. Okay, he's going to follow that up with a bonus action. He's going to just slice out with his gambit. Here we go. Blah, 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 blah. This time it's a 15 to hit.
15 will hit.
Cool, 15 will hit, and it'll do 4 points of regular slashing damage.
So
and it'll
2 points.
2 points. Okay, it kind of slices through. It's still gonna have its movement reduced by 10 feet.
Okay.
This time. And Zulkifli is now going to. So where's the daughter here in this map? Where's the girl?
Nazmir grabbed her. Nazmir, where did you say that you put her?
Just behind, I'm standing in front of her, kind of behind my back. For
Okay,
now.
so we'll say that this guy's not doing it. We'll just use this token. There she is.
Okay, cool. Alright, I'll step back. Yeah. Okay. I'll step around here and try to get her attention. Is that okay?
All right. So it is now her turn. She's gonna go down into the floor to the next level.
Opportunity attack?
You do get opportunity attack.
Let's go.
Terrible rolls tonight. So 9.
10.
So Nazmir will be the only one that hits.
Okay.
So 2 points of regular slashing damage. And
Alright.
she will pop back up right here. Astra, she will swing at you. That is a 15 to hit. Astra, does that hit? I'm checking if you're muted.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
it does.
Thank you. Sorry, let me just make sure I got this right. There it is. Oh, I did not do that right. My bad. That is going to be 20 points of necrotic damage, Astra.
Tanked.
Astra falls unconscious.
I fall unconscious?
Wait,
Are
no,
you
you don't.
serious?
What?
Okay. Because on my screen it's showing 26
I
out
thought
of
you
26.
said that you were something else. Okay.
Okay, no, you're good. I just tanked it. I'm great.
I need a con save, please. What'd you get?
12.
Your maximum hit points is reduced by 20.
Smile, 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 smile.
Smile through the pain.
Yeah.
All right, and that will end its turn. Cormac.
All right. Let's see here. Let's see. First things first, I'm gonna bonus action second wind, give myself a little more HP because I'm hurting pretty bad right now.
And how much are you recovering?
That's gonna be 12.
12 points back. Okay.
1 second. Let me just add that to my total. Okay, we're good.
Are you at 31 currently?
No, I'm at 21.
Oh.
Yeah, I was down to 9.
Okay.
That 8 points of, or that 10 points you hit me with earlier kind of fucked me up. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, does action surge is just its own thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can theoretically do a bonus action surge, and an attack roll. Yeah.
You can do
Okay.
bonus
Cool.
action, action, and then action search for another action.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's see here. Okay, so I'm gonna use my first action to reload because I know I haven't done that in a while. Because the last fight we had, I used my swords. So, and I'm assuming I just see her just pop up out of the ground, right?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, first action I'm gonna reload. Then action surge, I'm gonna use that to actually shoot at her.
Okay.
So let's see here. That is a nat 1.
Another natural 1. One nat 1 away from giving away a set of dice. Anything else for your turn there, Cormac?
No, that's pretty much gonna be it.
Hey, Astra, it's your turn.
Hey golly, it sure is. I'm gonna go ahead and hidden step, and attempt to make my way away from this situation because I'm in pain, I'm weak, I'm hurt. I don't like this. I'm walking here. Actually, scratch that. We're not going inside the room yet.
Okay.
Okay. Just to clarify, hidden step is not a spell, right? Or is it?
It is not. It's a racial ability. So
Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna moonbeam this lady here. This
Okay.
used to be lady.
And well, at the beginning of
14.
at the beginning of her next turn, she'll make that.
Okay.
All right. Anything else for your turn there? Also, we need to draw the moonbeam. Pardon me. Why I do a quick little bit of artwork.
5 foot radius.
Boop. It's art.
Is a
Hydro.
5 foot radius 10 by 10?
I love Kydro.
5 foot radius would be from a corner point.
Yeah, so all 5 feet would make it 10 by 10, right?
Right. Yep.
So she's just straight chilling right here, right?
Yeah, my bad.
Okay.
I gotta move her out of the way first. If I can. No, I'm just gonna redraw it. How about that?
Okay.
I moved. Come on, guys. Guys, you're gonna take your turn. Oh no!
Oh boy.
She was right here. Okay. And hey, whoever drew that, delete it. I got this. I got this. There we go. Daniel, what's your turn?
Will you
Okay,
move
no,
back a
I-
little? Like one space, because I want it like behind her a little more fully like.
You're asking for a lot here. Give me a second.
This is a moonbeam, isn't it?
Yeah.
Supposed to
In
be.
the sky.
Aren't moonbeams like 5 feet wide?
Not this one.
Azure, how about you draw it? Since you know where you want it.
Okay.
Hey, Hydro, can you take your turn?
Yeah, no, I'm chilling. Am I able to move through Astra's space? Is that a thing we're doing?
Astro, where are you on the map right now?
He's on top of me.
Right here.
He's on top of my coin.
So, no, this is a narrow space, so you cannot move through it.
You
Someone
want to
else.
push me to the side?
Yeah.
What?
Get out of here.
That is going to be your action.
No. Okay.
No.
Alright. Astra, I know you're like really big, but I'm gonna need you to duck.
I'm really focusing right now. Can I duck? Is this something I can do by his command? I would like to. I don't want to get knocked over.
For the sake of this, make an acrobatics check if you're trying to jump over her.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. 25, baby. Let's go.
23, and the DC was 10 plus 7, which is her height. So you watch as Kydro pushes 1 foot off one of the walls and then pushes another foot off the other wall and just completely jumps over you, just from one wall to the next and over you. That was about 15 feet of your movement.
I also would like to say my acrobatics modifier is +8. I already deducted the -2. I want my 25 for the sauce factor alone. And then the dart. This is the important part. I'm gonna toss that dart at her big old forehead. That is a 21 to hit. Plus,
I didn't say she had
I'm
a
not
big
done.
forehead.
I added that.
He did.
Insult to injury.
You didn't have to. It was just known.
Okay, so 3 points of piercing damage from your dart.
Plus, favored foe. She's got that on her now, which means she's gonna take an extra 1d4. That's 3 piercing damage, which gets half down to like 1 piercing damage. So she took like 4 piercing damage total.
Thank you so much. Anything else for your turn?
He's gonna drop. And he's gonna cower behind Astra because he's really hurt right now. All right, you got it.
All right, Nazmir. It is your turn.
Well, let's. Oh boy. Let's resummon my echo out here. And
Just for my own clarification, are you able to summon your echo where you cannot see it?
yep, I can. Yeah.
Okay. I can.
Thanks for that
Yeah.
insight.
Oh no, hold on. Sorry, not for summoning it. I can move it 30 feet wherever, but it has to be somewhere I can see. So, never mind. And I honestly, oh well, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do other than go up to the girl and say, "Go hide under the bed." And I will ready an action if I see the monster within my spell range for a acid splash.
Okay. So since you're the one who grabbed her, she's gonna act like you're familiar, and she's gonna go right after you. So she's gonna go hide under the bed, and that's your turn. Aspen.
Cool. All right. So door is blocked, right?
Astra is currently blocking the door. Correct.
All right. Yeah. Just from what I saw, did that lady look spectral at all or anything like that?
Yep.
Yep, spectral.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool.
Ghost demon.
Just look at my
Demon ghosts.
spells.
Also those, yes.
Okay, those are used.
Zulkifli is on deck.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I don't know where this lady is because there's a wall between us, right?
Correct.
Okay.
This is one of my favorite creatures to use, by the way, guys. I love this creature. It's so cool.
What is it?
Oh yeah, what is it?
Oh, tell us all about it. Why, if you love it so much.
Okay, so I get right there. Can I see her from that point?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, yeah, this is a rough spot.
Yep. This is a multi-level ship with ghosts. You guys are screwed.
Y'all gotta start pushing me.
Just narrow spaces, you know? So yeah, I guess I will,
I believe you can move through a non-hostile creature space.
Michael did specify as a narrow space.
Yeah, so the way I've always rolled it is that if it is a 1 square by 1 square hallway, like it is now, you cannot move through it because it's a narrow space, and that's how it was explained to me as well. So that's how I'm gonna roll it.
May we the squeezing rules to treat it as difficult terrain, or a I think it's a dex. Yeah, creatures can squeeze through a space that is large enough for a creature one size smaller than it. Would that apply here, or is that still too tight?
So you're all considered medium creatures.
So can we squeeze past Astra, or are we homebrewing that we cannot go through 1 square? I can't go through each other.
Homebrewing.
Okay.
House roll.
Sure. I'm staying.
Cool. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to do. I guess. And you said I can't see her from that point.
Correct. Because let's just to make sure I'm doing that. Yeah. There's a wall there.
There's a wall there. And that means from this spot I wouldn't either. Yep. Unfortunate. I guess since I know I can't move there, I'm gonna guess Astra's there. It's the only person I cannot see. And then shit,
Right now there's not much you can do.
yeah, there's not much I can do. I'm just double checking the rules on this one spell.
I have another question as well while we're looking this up. For my moonbeam spell, can I keep concentration on that even if I don't see where it is? So if I'm in that next room, would I be able to continue beaming?
The moonbeam can stay up as long as you have concentration.
Excellent.
All right, yeah.
But if you want to move it, it has to be moved to a space that you can see within range. If the spell allows you to do that, I believe.
Could I peek into the hallway? Like from the doorway?
Sure.
All right. Would I be able to get a look on the enemy in question?
What are you trying to do? What spell are you trying to do?
I am going to try to use chill touch.
Also, yes, but for this, it would be with disadvantage.
Okay. Cool. That's a 9. I believe that misses.
It does miss.
Unfortunate. All right. Yeah.
All
Alright,
right.
that would've been them.
The effort was there.
It was definitely that. All right, Zolkifli.
If you're ruling that I cannot go through non-hostile creatures, then Zolkifli's going to stand in the middle of the room, take the ready action to attack the first hostile thing that shows up in this room. Done.
All right, it is now its turn. And it's gonna roll its con save. Can you roll damage for Moonbeam, please? It's gonna fail. Roll a natural 2.
11. Huge.
Nice.
11.
Radiant
damage. All right. It does take full damage as it screams in pain as its corporeal form gets burned. It is immediately gonna sink away from that. It's going to pop back up here, which triggers Nazmir and Zolkifli's readied actions.
Mistake on that.
And my acid splash is
my reaction.
you need to make a dex save.
Dex save. And
DC
you can use your reaction as well. So it got a 9 on its dex save,
Okay.
a 6 on its con save.
Oh, 1 point of acid damage.
1 point of acid damage.
It takes 8 from me. That's 6 magical piercing and 2 fire.
Okay.
2 necrotic.
It is immune.
Immune. Good to know. Glad I didn't use a whole spell on that.
Yeah. I'm assuming a 26 hit, right?
Yes. Yeah. I got your damage in. I got Nate's damage in. Okay. And with that, it is going to swipe at Aspen. Oh. 9.
Miss.
So as it swipes, all the attacks from Zolkifli, Nazir kind of like pushes her back as she screams and she whiffs past you and she misses. All right, that is her big old turn. Cormac,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Oh, is it? Well. So this box that's sitting right here, is that still in effect, or?
It is.
Shit. Well, not much I can do there then. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at and reload, so that way I'm ready for next time she pops up, and that's pretty much gonna be my turn. 'Cause that's really all I can do.
Doing the best.
Actually, no. Wait. I'm gonna. I'm sure they got it taken care of. I'm gonna go upstairs and see if I can get more people to fight this bitch,
Okay.
or see if I can get the captain to tell us what the fuck is going on.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start making my way up the stairs.
Making your way upstairs. Ghost
that'll be my turn.
attack. Captain's back.
And I said, "Fuck that."
All right, Astra, it's your turn.
Sure is. And I was reviewing the information. If I were to do my starry form chalice, that would be my action and bonus action. Yes. Because wild shape is an action, starry form would be the bonus action, is the way it describes it.
Then, if that's what it says, then yes.
Right. I'm gonna go ahead and drop Moonbeam. And I'm gonna move into this room here and do just that, where I'm gonna activate the chalice. And then that'll be prepped for our next round.
What room are you moving into?
This green one. I'm trying to figure out my windows. Here we go. This one right here. We just step in here. That's it.
Okay. Hydro.
Hydro certified. So, there's no way for me to really get in this room, is there? Okay. Hydro's going to sit kind of around this corner where she was last seen. He's going to ready his hands for a beating. By beating, I mean one hit, because that's all he can ready. It's gonna be a lightning chop. It's gonna go down in history as the most lightning chop. And then he's gonna end his turn on that note.
Yes. Okay, Nazmir. It's your
Right.
turn.
Let's see. I'm gonna try a sword swipe. And I'll use one of my unleash incarnations to attack as well. Let's see. Boom, boom. 17 and a 12.
I believe the 12 just misses, but the 17 hits.
Excellent. I rolled 7 slashing on that.
So it takes 3 points of slashing damage. It's starting to look alert. Her form is fading, it's blinking in and out. It's struggling.
Okay.
Anything else?
No.
Aspen, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm going to attack with my flame blade. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go. Let me roll it. 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Cool. For 16 points of magical fire damage.
Takes the full damage. It's looking real hurt now.
Nice.
Anything else your turn?
Just double check. And no. That'll be it.
So Kifley, it's your turn.
Cool. So Kifley's going to take a stab at it with his Chris, and it's going to be a 19 to hit, which is going to deal...
That will hit.
19 to hit, so 6 points of magical slashing damage with an additional 2 points of fire, 8 total.
All right. At this point, her form is barely there.
Okay, and he's going to follow it up with a bonus action. He's just going to slash at her with the karambit. Here we go. 14 to hit.
That will hit.
Dealing 4 regular slashing damage.
How would you like to do this?
Hey.
Ooh, okay, it's just a stab right through the chest with the fiery Chris, and then as it would draw, just a quick slash up, like diagonally from the hip up to the neck. And then just for good measure, across that red smile of hers.
As that happens, she is about to let out a shriek just as you slash across her face, and the form shatters into purple dust and dissipates. Thus ending initiative.
Hydro's just holding his hand like this.
I'm gonna sheath my karambit, go over to the bed, and bend down, and she's gone. I'll reach my hand out and offer to help her up.
Why is this happening to us?
Don't know.
We're trying to find out.
Zulkifli. Your name?
My name.
What was that, sorry?
Myantha.
Myantha.
Myantha. Her daughter is Charlotte.
Charlotte. I find your daughter downstairs. You were looking for the monsters everywhere. But here, we find something we can fight. Is the other remains still here, or have they dissolved?
They are dissolved.
Does that look like the ash from the room Astra and I explored?
So
Or there's nothing?
There's nothing. It was corporeal.
Mhm.
So it was similar to the spirits that you fought earlier.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay. As she's standing there and her daughter's there, I'm gonna just breathe in, get a sense of whether it's a familiar smell or not. Both of these two.
Okay, perception check, please.
Okay. Comparative smell. 23. What is that mystical aroma?
So there is a smell of brimstone on the daughter.
Bend down, look her in the eye. You are safe now. You have your mother. Are you scared?
A little.
You want to tell me what you are doing here?
She's just going to stare at you. Big doe eyes.
Why did you come to this ship?
Something flashes across this little girl's face where this fear, this sadness, this becomes malicious. Teeth suddenly seem sharper.
And why did you call the monsters?
I did what I must.
You
Why
watch.
must you?
One second. You watch as the mother, who suddenly was this very like concerned and crying, suddenly her features seem less human, more porcelain-like. And she kind of just like crumbles, and you see these strings that seem to be attached suddenly were cut, and the porcelain-like body of this doll that this demon had created crumbles to the ground.
So, now you show who you really are. Why? Why do this?
Eels must be honored.
Ah, someone asked you.
On what grounds do you have the right to question me?
grounds? No, we're flying.
I hate you so much.
I want to. Can I whisper over to Aspen and just say, do you have any of that powder?
The powder, I think Hydro grabbed some.
I know you do not have the strength to fight me as you are right now. But I will make a deal with you. Give me the ring, and I will leave.
You do this, all this for the ring.
I did all of this because I was summoned. And I wanted to have some fun. It's been a while since I've been on this plane.
Back up and gesture for everyone to come into the room.
The form of this small, scared 2-3-year-old little girl, the smoke comes out of her mouth that is a gape much larger than it should be, almost as if the jaws become unhinged, and it crows down her legs, it swirls back up, and standing before you is a man with this almost orange red skin with cracks go along the face like wrinkles, but this just black haze deep within, as if it's holding within itself a void. Wearing a suit, a cane. As everybody else will join in the room.
Aberdeen, what is your name?
Oh, I don't have to tell you that.
No, we know his name. This is Zaltamoth. Isn't it? Lord Prince.
My master's name is not mine. You may call me Kamith.
That is spelled Kamith.
So tell me, the one with the cursed blood, do we have a deal?
Why don't you take it? Why offer a deal? Why
I
do
do not take the easiest path. You mortals are always more entertaining. What makes the minds tick? To see what the soul yearns for. Of course. I can make you nothing more than a stain on the wall if I really wanted to.
but you don't want to?
That'd be less entertaining now, wouldn't it?
Cairo, maybe we throw the ring over the side, huh?
You could do
And Kamit, go after.
Yeah, you could do that. What do you want the ring for?
I don't think that's any of your concern. Your death will not come of it.
Our death won't come of it. Okay. Well,
It will certainly not bring some sort of cataclysmic event to your world. You have my word.
Right.
and what is your word with?
Is there anything else that any of you would desire? Information, names, money, power.
Not from you.
Question.
The young woman speaks.
How much information could you provide on the reversal of petrification?
Petrification. In what regard?
Like turning to stone. I'll skip the details, but I'm looking to find a way to cure a fungal infection that turns people to stone.
I see. Someone has been dealing with Beldanea. The
I
ring.
do recognize the name.
Give me the ring. I will give you information, and I will leave.
Aspen looks at Kifley.
I am also looking at Zukifli.
You took your monsters. You take from the captain. You took his life. Give back. And then you promise, come back. You leave us safe to travel to the summer morn. You promise, and you give back the life you took, and then we give you the ring.
The aging can be reversed, but not by me.
Oh, not so powerful, is it?
This one's good. Intelligent, like his grandfather.
You know him. You know Todd Jasir.
I know a lot of things. Information is one of my trades.
We might find better ways to obtain it. We don't know what this ring does.
Well, Hydra knows. A little bit.
Perhaps. We don't necessarily know its potential, though.
I say give. Give.
I have a question. And if we hand it over and you answer this question, I'd be willing to part with this, right? So, there's this woman named Faith Rebel. Is she alive, and what are her whereabouts? If so.
Do we have a deal?
We do.
He'll hold his hand out. Long black nails, sharp like talons.
You have to say it. Promise you let us safe.
I will let you and the captain live.
No summoning. We go to Samamon, you leave us alone.
Indeed.
The rest of the people on the ship?
Everyone on this ship will be left alive.
Well, that's something.
Kydro, you asked for something?
Yeah. There's a piece of information I want to know. Maya shared that as well.
You will have the information that you want.
Is everyone on the floor? Very well. Cormac, I believe you're the one who has the ring as of right now.
He's upstairs. He's on the top deck of the ship.
I'll be right back. Gonna go
So,
grab-
how about this weather, huh? Crazy.
Oh yeah. Kaiju's never sprinted faster in his life. It's just like, I got it. Get
Sol's
that
just
ring.
looking down at Chris and looking at this guy, this creature, looking for weak spots.
Aspen has his journal out, or like with his little like pen ready.
And while I've been upstairs, I've been basically explaining to the captain everything we've seen so far, or at least everything that Cormac has seen so far.
That's very interesting. Hydra arrives.
Cormac!
Huh? What?
The ring! The ring!
I got it. I got it right here.
Now! He's going to run away with it. It's gonna go back downstairs.
Are
You're gonna hand it over to him?
follow?
Yeah, okay, so Kaiju's going to round the corner and come back into the room. There you go.
I appreciate it. Now, the woman that you speak of, Faith Revelin, she is no longer of this world.
That's it. Cool. I'll move the rest of you to your devices. Kaiju's going to walk out of the room.
As for you two, the disease that plagues your home will not stop at its boundaries. If you do not do something about it soon, it will spread, and it will come here. One of your own is to blame. Speak to the professor of demonology.
Heard.
That will be the first step in a very, very long journey. For you two do not have the power yet to save your people. And with that, our deal is done.
A black cut in the very air will form, and from this the screams and howls of the damned will pour through, filling all of your ears. And just for a moment, it just goes deafening silent.
And you, dwarf. She is alive.
No, that's
Fine, I don't really want to know anything from you. Thanks.
Very well.
And he'll step through.
The hell was that about?
Immediately gonna look at Aspen and just, who would do that? One of our own? Who?
I'm not sure who.
Doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
They will say what they can to make more evil. They use truth, but also lying. My grandfather used to speak to creatures like that one. He spoke to them through the fire.
Was it just him?
No, just him and my village. He lived separate. He was a witch doctor, Pomo. Oh, evil. And we are not strong enough to fight them. Not yet.
I am going to brew some tea upstairs. If anyone would like to join me.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right. And I'll let you know what you missed, Cormac.
As you
I'm
all
afraid.
head upstairs, there's no more howling wind. There's no more stinging rain. Nothing but a star-littered sky. The clouds all below you. It's peaceful.
Do we see the captain through the glass in the cabin?
Yep. He is there along with the crew working the ship.
Okay. So, still feeling jittery. Zul's just gonna reach into his bag of holding and take out the loot. Put away his Chris. Open it up and just sit in the corner and just pluck on the strings.
Let's hope that the nation we're going to isn't as bad as this ship is.
I'm starting to get the feeling they are all about the same.
We'll get more answers soon enough. Find a way to put a stop to this.
That's right. We'll figure this out.
Yes, we'll figure out all of our, issues eventually.
If I've learned anything from living more than 200 years, there's always trouble. And there's always hope.
People are persistent. And we can help each other.
You're a wise man, Nesmir.
Well, I've experienced my own share of that trouble. I hope it left some mark on me.
You remind me a bit of my own father, minus some of the expectations.
She was hard on you.
In a sense.
I'm sorry if I'm intruding over your conversation. The captain, standing over all of you.
What do you have to say, Captain?
You, from like his arm, very long, he'll hand each of you a bowl, some hot broth.
Legacy. Captain, we found the monster. It's gone. Gone now.
From my years of being a captain, it seems that I have become a rather good judge of character. And I know that none of you are merchants or simply just bodyguards for the fake merchants.
No.
But your business is your own. And I'm sure you are good people in your own ways. The Kingdom of Rivermore is rich of life and fertile land and more. The Queen does quite nicely ruling over her kingdom. It's not much I can give, but he's going to pull from beneath his trench coat a scroll with that is tied and sealed. It won't get you in to see Her Majesty herself, but let's see what this letter of recommendation can do for you. My name does carry some weight.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, are you going to be all right? Supposedly, there's some way that this magical aging might be reversed.
My guess would be divine magic. I'll visit temples during my stay in Summermorn.
But it'd be terribly expensive.
Maybe I'll get the senior discount.
We will make sure you get there safe. We protect.
And I will do my best to ensure that you all get there safely as well. But no, however that fiend found its way onto this ship, It was brought here by someone who did not want this ship to get to where it was going. We still have enemies out there.
You say we do? As in us, or
Do you know what you are carrying? Your cargo.
I must admit I do.
Do you know maybe why they would want to take?
The powder compels people to tell the truth. It is used in secret by those who need the information and those who would lose profit or power from that truth would like to see it not delivered. You see, the power comes from a rare herb near Ferna that a professor manufactures. It is more powerful than a typical truth serum, but it is useful in an area where there are any issues.
Kind of got that idea earlier. It's good for that confirmation.
it certainly sounds dangerous.
Sorry, Nesmi. Can it
Oh,
be stirred into tea? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can
Yes.
it be stirred into tea? Does it dissolve?
If you took any of that powder, I would have put it back.
Of course not. Of course not.
Roll deception.
I'm just so curious. Oh, 8. I'm not a good liar.
I'm awfully good at cards. I know a lie when I see one.
You know, there's just so much there. It's gonna be important in the future, you know.
He'll hold out his hand.
You want it back? Okay, I'm gonna give him back my brick. Now that I've
Probably for
lost
the
my
best,
brick,
actually.
I guess.
I will leave you to it. He'll get up and walk back to the helm of the ship. For a moment, the worn down and battle exhausted bodies that you all possess seem to not want to move from that spot as you all just sit on the deck of the ship, sipping your broth, drinking your tea, and looking up at the starry sky. You can't help but wonder what comes next in this story, and we will find out next week.
Prestige encounters. Let's
Prestige
go.
encounters, everybody. So thank you so much for everyone for tuning into our story so far. That was a really good session. So I would like to thank all of our role players for tuning in and joining us this week, and all of the chat as well, especially those who thought that my laugh on a voice changer was too creepy, because apparently it was. So thank you everyone for tuning in. We're gonna go ahead and pass it on over to the Furbolg druid herself, Astra.
Infamously bad liar here. Hello. Great session today. Had a ton of fun. There's something super interesting that, you know, the stream can't see that we can see, but we can see Michael's picture in our Discord. for me personally, hearing that voice and looking at whatever that thing is, that created a combo for terror. I was legitimately terrified for about half of this session. But besides that, it was great. So I'm going to pass it over to Aspen, the other Firbolg Druid. Take it away, Bringer of Death.
Thank you for the title. I appreciate it. This was a great session. I still cannot wait for what Rivermore will be like when we actually get our feet on solid ground. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff happening. A little bit more information about our family disease that might become a world disease. So yeah. With that, I will pass it over to the one and only Zulkifli, our human blood hunter.
Okay. Hello. Thank you everyone for coming with us on this one. On a genuinely terrifying, spooktacular, Halloween-adjacent session.
Well, hold on, I'm so sorry. No, that means so much because horror is so hard. So thank you.
Yeah, horror's pretty hard. Yeah, one can only imagine what we'll run into next week. Even closer to the date. Yo, well designed, Michael. Actually really creeped me out. Thank you. And as always, thanks to all my other role players. I love playing with you guys. Thanks for coming in every week. Thanks for coming in this week. This is really sweet. It's really sweet. And to that end, I will pass it over to our whiskey swilling, gun toting. Maybe he's Irish. Maybe he was born that way. There's Cormac McDwyer.
That's me. But yeah, great session. Was freaked out the entire time, especially with the whole, oh, mother's standing there, but there's also a mother under the bed. I hate that fucking dilemma so much.
So good.
Hate it
Classic.
so much.
Classic.
It's classic, it's terrifying, it's amazing, but I hate it to its core. But yeah, it was a great session. It was creeped the hell out. Thank you to all the players as always. Thank you to chat for being there for us, and of course thank you to our amazing DM for week after week of amazing adventures in this campaign. And with that, I'll just pass it over to Jaden, who plays Kydro, our elven monk fighter.
That was a good session, guys. You know, a lot of good twists and turns today's session. And Kydro got to do some pretty great things. You know, Karai chopped things open. You know, putting his hands where they don't belong, doing what he does. Became the one who does not knock. Do not use the restroom near him because he will know. He will make sure there is no danger on the other side of that door.
He is the danger.
He is the one who doesn't knock.
No, great session. It was fun. Very spooky, just in time for Halloween. I'm loving the themes. And on a very, I think, underappreciated note, it's good damage scaling for our level right now. I mean, ghosts are kind of hard to fight without any natural stuff, so this is...
Oh, it's true.
It's hard, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, we're still alive, so difficulty isn't... It's in a good spot. It's in a good mood. I can appreciate it. Great session, though. Yeah, I can't wait for the last day on the ship to be a crazy one. I can't imagine there's that much more on here though after all of that, but time will tell. So I'll see you guys next session, and that'll be great. With that being said, I'm going to pass over to Nazmi.
Well, everyone, thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure on this journey, discovering our characters and their stories and history. Thank you, as the rest have said, Salkos, for the session. It was definitely spooky and creepy. skin crawling. Had a lot of fun with it. And thank you everyone for joining us. And I will kick it back to South Coast.
Thank you so much there, Nate, and congratulations everybody on level 5. You all are leveling up to level 5 after facing a very powerful demon and his minions. So congratulations. Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. In case you have not heard, we have a Discord community, Prestige Gaming community, that we would absolutely love for you to be in. It is a small community vibe going on here as we play all sorts of video games together, and honestly, everybody that we interact with is a genuine friend. So we would love to have you there. If you haven't already, use the command !Discord, which I'm sure Cormac will put into the chat for you, to be part of that. We're also going to do this. And that will be me doing the summary next session. So that is me.
All right.
Next Thursday, not tomorrow, but the following Thursday, we have our special Halloween one-shot that we would love for you to come and join in. And it's going to be a lot of fun if you like this session. A lot more to explore in this world. There's an entire pantheon and lore and all sorts of things that our party has yet to explore and learn about. So stick around as we continue on with this story. But I have nothing else to say other than bye.
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 Bye now.